Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Skincare Thursdays. I know it's been a while. It's been over a month, but I thank you guys so much for checking out my last video on my Art Naturals review. This video is actually going to pertain to Art Naturals products as well as my morning routine that I do every single morning to get my skin to where it is today. Is it perfect? No, I still have a few blemishes that's being worked on, but I definitely have some updates to share with you about everything that has transpired with my skin since I started the Art Natural serums and skin creams and continue using the clarifying face wash. So stick around. Before I go into the video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I know a lot of you check out the videos and sometimes you forget to subscribe, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell you now. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into the video. Like I said, I'm gonna do my skincare routine, but I'm also gonna provide an updated review on the Art Naturals skincare line, period. Like all the items that I have from the skincare line, which are the Art Natural serums, the clarifying face wash, and their skincare creams. Okay, so let's get into it. Let you know now, just do a disclaimer. If you hear noise, it's because my kids are up. It's actually like 8 in the morning, but this is their time of joy. I don't take that away from them, so I'm trying to keep them quiet as much as possible, but I'm just letting you know. Okay, so anyway. So the Art Naturals products that I've been using are the clarifying face wash. I don't know if you can see it. I've been using their skincare creams and gels. There's an eye cream, and then there's two creams, a retinol cream and a face and neck cream. And I've also been using my favorite of the line, their serums. Let me turn them around. Their serums. One has been a retinol serum, one has been a vitamin C, and one has been a hyaluronic acid serum, okay? And also, no, I'll do a separate review on this other product. I was gonna tell you something else, but I'm gonna wait. But anyway, I've been using Art Naturals. What month is it? This is July. So I started back using Art Naturals at the end of April. And I had noticed a change in my skin almost after after the first day I used it. Right before that, I shared it in a previous video of the Art Natural review, just introducing it, telling you guys to check it out. I had experienced some heavy skincare issues. I was trying different products. Excuse my nail, y'all, it broke off in the middle of the night. But I was experiencing some heavy skincare issues. I was trying different products on my face because, as you can see, I had like broke out in different spots, and I was just trying to get rid of try to get some skin lightening cream that was for dark spots, from blemishes and stuff like that, or bumps. And it just did not work in my favor. I was doing too much to my face, trying to get it together. I wanted it to be done quickly, and you can't do that when it comes to your skin. And so I tried it, and I ended up getting like burned exclusively on my face. Like it was dark right here, and it was super dry. It was horrible, okay? The day I went to pick up this Art Natural stuff, my skin was stiff. I felt like it was sandpaper, and it was stiff. And I like rushed to the store. I'm like, God, show me what to get. I had never even heard of Art Naturals, but I had been told previously before by others who, are working on their skin, to try different serums and things like that. And so when I saw these serums, they were kind of pricey for me at that time, but I went ahead and got them anyway, because I'm like, sometimes even though we don't like the price, it can be worth it in the end. And since my skin is important because I wear makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna invest in this thing. So anyway, got the serums and stuff, and the skin creams, and the face wash. And when things are of the same brand, usually they work well together. They kind of are created to work together. So I'm like, I'm just gonna try all of them, and we're gonna see what happens. And y'all, I love it. So the update, since I last used it, when I first started using before I used it, I used to have this shiny cast on my forehead, like When I say it was like some plastic was on my forehead. And it was shining from here to heaven. Like it was just shining, y'all. It was pretty bad. I had also a lot of dry patches like over here on this section of my face. I had some darker pigmentation, like just dark spot, like a dark like streak. Now I still have it here. It looks like a contour line, but this has got tremendously lighter than what it was on both sides of my face. I had like bumps on my face in different areas, and I mean I still got a few, but those are hormonal things. Like when you're on your period and stuff, you end up getting it. But it was bad. It was tiny bumps on my forehead I couldn't get rid of, and it was real dark on my mouth. And I started using it, and the first thing I noticed was that the shininess went away. It was like the shininess was just decreasing more and more on my forehead, and I'm like, okay, I really like this. Like my face is oily. That's just what it is. And I'm going to have a shine probably because I'm oily. But I just noticed it was a tremendous decrease in the shine on my forehead. And then I noticed my skin was a lot softer and things like that. So I'm just like, okay, this is good. And so fast forwarding, this is now over 2 months now. And y'all, as you can see, I don't really have that oily cast on my forehead. I have a little bit here, but that's really like a shine from reflection of my lights. But this is beautiful compared to what it was before. The dry patches, I no longer have dry patches on my face. My face has gotten lighter due to the vitamin C. Well, I'll explain that in a little bit. And I barely get any bumps. But there's also something else that's tied into that I'm going to share in a previous video. Well, if you guys want to see it. So if you want to know how I got rid of my bumps, which were a lot, let me know down in the comment section and I'll do a video on that. So yeah, my face is so soft, it's so smooth, y'all. It's gotten to the point where I can take pictures without using a filter. Okay? When I would take my makeup pictures, I would have to use a certain filter to smooth out my skin because you see like these little bumps and things like that. And it just isn't flattering. I just feel like you got to really work on your canvas, which is your face. And so I worked hard on my face, y'all, to get it to where it is today, and it's getting better. And when I take my pictures, I'm usually pretty bump free. I may have like one or two in different areas, but they're like really, really tiny bumps. But you know, every face got some type of imperfection on it that we don't favor. So yeah, y'all, I'm really when I tell y'all, I'm excited and I'm so thankful for this Art Natural Skincare. Their products is just bomb. So if you haven't already checked it out from the previous video, I highly recommend that you go get the Art Naturals serums, especially. Okay, like the serums especially. I think the one that had the greatest impact on my skin were these two. That is the vitamin C serum. Can you see that? The vitamin C serum and the hyaluronic acid one. Yeah, and the hyaluronic acid one. And the hyaluronic acid is great for hydration and moisturizing your skin. And this is also for advanced moisture and brightening your skin. And it definitely, like, I'm getting more of an even skin tone. My face is starting to match my neck and chest for the most part. I mean, it's still working on it. It's summer. I get out in the sun. You know, things change. But it's good. The other serum has been working really well for me at night, too, which is the retinol serum. And that is age defense one. So it keeps your face looking youthful. It decreases the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and even crow's feet and things like that. So it's been really wonderful, okay? And the face wash has been really, really great for me too. I had actually did an experiment because it was like at one point while I was doing this whole routine, I had like broke out from something. I think it was like sweets or something. So it was more like hormonal acne and things like that. And I was like, okay, this clarifying face wash, I don't know if it's going to take away the bumps, and I want to kind of get rid of that fast. So I implemented some Neutrogena oil-free acne wash in between that. I had a facial scrub and a facial cleanser, so I stopped using this one to try that one to help to get rid of the bumps. And y'all, there was a difference in what happened to my face. Immediately, once I used it, I saw this part became more shinier, back to the state it was before I started using this. And I would see those dry patches come up again. And then even the next morning, I would get up and I would notice, the shininess was still there, but it was, I would still see the blemishes on my face. Now, I know the acne wash doesn't guarantee 100% that the bumps are going to be gone like the next day, but I have had experiences where it did, so I was dependent on this face wash, you know what I'm saying? But it just didn't happen. But I noticed that shininess was coming back and it was going backwards. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just let my body do what it does, and I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to take my vitamins, and I'm going to take it to the level where I want it to be, and I'm going to stick to one routine and just be patient. So I did, and thus the results, y'all. I don't have to wear a filter. Thank you, Jesus. So I'm excited. I'm thankful for Art Naturals and highly recommend that you all get it. So, on top of this review, which is a good one, check it out, okay? I am going to show you my morning routine that I do every single morning. Please excuse my edges, y'all. I just gotta, work with me. But I'm gonna show you my routine and just show you exactly what I do to help me to maintain good skin, things like that. So, without further ado, let's get into it, okay? Okay, so the first thing I do in the morning is I wet my face using my hands. I don't use a towel or anything like that. I just use my hands, okay? So I'm gonna bend down to get the water and come back up. Actually, let me move my camera. And I use my Duval spin brush, which I will probably provide another review on this brush in another video. But I use the Duval spin brush and I use the clarifying face wash, put a little bit on there. After I wet my face with my hands, and I just go like this with the brush. I let it spin on out. Go to work. Go in circles with it. I don't do it vigorously because I don't want to, irritate my skin. And sometimes rough movements, which is what towels do, you can irritate your skin. And so I just let the brush do all the work. If I need to go in circular motions, I just do a little bit. But you do that, go under my chin. Do that. Now this brush is actually an exfoliating brush because what I started off doing, I was already washing my face before I made the video. So I just cleaned it with the first cleaning brush, and then I was like, oh, well, I'll just do my exfoliating brush, which is what I do usually afterwards. So exfoliating my face. This is the same exact thing I would do, cleaning it. Same thing, same exact thing. Okay. So I'm gonna exfoliate it. I don't go above my eyes. I go by my eyebrows. I do feel those in. Go right down. So now I wash my face. So what I do to dry it, because I don't use a towel, I get a paper towel and I'll blot my skin. Okay. I just blot it. I don't rub it. I don't go in circles. I blot it just like this. Like I said, to prevent irritation, I just blot, okay? Okay. And then on your towel, the paper towel, you also can tell whether or not you still have makeup on your face or dirt or whatever. So this is a great way to see that, okay? So now, let that dry for a second, and then right afterwards I grab my serums. So because this is morning time, I use only 2 serums, which is the vitamin C serum and the hyaluronic acid, okay? So I take my vitamin C serum first. Can y'all see it? I take this first, and I literally, because it's a dropper in there, I put a drop on the 4 corners of my face, okay? And I just start rubbing it in, okay, in circular motions, all over. Now this one drop does pretty well on each side of your face, so you don't have to put too much. 4 drops should be enough, unless you just, if you have a wider face and you feel like it's still dry when you rub it, then you know, add a few more drops. But you can do up to 10 drops, so it's completely up to you. Actually, I think that's what the card actually says to do, to put like 10 drops of it or something on your face, or up to 10, I think. And I just found out 4 was good enough for me, so did that. Rub it under my chin, it's stretching pretty well. I also rub it a little bit above my eyes, on my lids too, because this is also a brightening serum. So as you can see, my eyes are a lot darker, so I put it around my eyes, y'all. Put it around my eye. And after I put it in, I let it absorb into my skin. Do not add anything else until that is completely absorbed into your skin, okay? The directions on it says, after washing and toning, apply a small amount of serum to face, neck, and décolletage. I'm not even sure what that is. I should probably look that up, right? Allow for complete absorption before applying moisturizer and makeup, okay? So I let it completely absorb into my skin, and I feel like I'm there. Yeah, it's absorbed. So next one I use is the hyaluronic acid, and I do the exact same steps, okay? Get the dropper and apply it. As you can see, this is a little bit more watery, so you catch it before it run to the wrong places. And rub it in. This is, again, great for enhanced hydration, and it has a great moisturizing formula in it that keeps you looking and feeling hydrated. Your skin won't feel all dry and stuff like that. So you gotta appreciate stuff like this, okay? So let that absorb into the skin, and you can kind of feel if it's absorbed because your hand won't be as easy to move across your face. So that's how you know it's, doing this thing. So I'm gonna read to you what it says on the bottle. It says, reveal your youthful skin with Art Naturals Hyaluronic Serum, made with hyaluronic acid, botanical extract and oils that work together to fight aging as it replenishes. And it says, wash face, then pat dry. Apply a small amount of serum to face, neck, and décolletage. Allow for absorption, okay? So, as you can see on my face, y'all, that I have a natural glow. My face, the lights are reflecting off my face here. So I don't really have to use highlighter that much. Look, even on my nose. I don't really have to use highlighter that much. Well, really at all on my face, unless I want to just add it to my chin. Because I already got that glow, So. Anyway, moving along. So now they are completely absorbed on my face, and you can feel your skin as if it still feels tacky. If it feels a little bit tacky, let it absorb a little bit longer. If not, you can move on to the next step, okay? So what I end up doing is, after I use those 2 serums, I either use my own skin cream from like Walmart, the Walmart brand Equate skin cream. It's like that Cetaphil stuff is usually pretty expensive, but the one that I get is like $6, so I roll with that one, and it does great for my skin. It keeps it extra moisturized. But if I just want to focus mainly on the products, which is what I'm doing for this video. I'm going to use the face and neck cream. Hold on one second. I don't know if you hear my kids, but I do, so hold on again, I'm back. So I'm gonna use the face and neck cream, okay? I actually really like this stuff. It has enhanced radiance and hydrating formula. It has aloe leaf, cocoa butter, and green tea, which are really very great for your skin. On the back, it says formulated to lift and tone skin. Deeply hydrating face and neck cream contains natural ingredients to help smooth fine lines and diminish age spots. The combination of lactic acid, green tea, and vitamin E reveal healthy new skin that appears tighter and feels more supple. I can attest to that. That's real. Okay. So what I do to add this to my face is you can see this. So this has a really interesting nozzle. So most nozzles I see like this let you know that it's going to have like a foamy texture, or if not a foamy, it may be smooth, but I've experienced with these, like one of these has a foamy texture. I think it might be this one. But what I do, instead of skeeting it out of my hand and rubbing it in, I just go across my face like this to give me the exact amount that I need, just like I did with the droplets, to save me some product too, so I don't just put on too much. Go from there, and as you can see, it has like a watery consistency, but when you rub it in, it's creamy. And I just rub it in, y'all. Rub it in. And rub it around my mouth. Bridge of my nose, my forehead. That's my 3-year-old. Sorry, y'all, if y'all heard something. He's getting potty trained, so he's going into our other bathroom. But yeah, I just rub it in, y'all, and it feels so good on my skin. Like, I don't know. Hold on. Okay, so I don't know if you all see the difference in my face from before I washed it. Before I washed it and added the serums and the moisturizers, but I definitely do. My skin feels very, very hydrated, and I feel like it looks really good. And I don't sweat throughout the day with this stuff. Like, I would wear certain lotion. Like, for me, lotion makes me sweat. I'm not sure what the science is behind that, but it makes me sweat. And so when I go out, and y'all know it's summertime, so it's hot out here. When I go out, I don't have a lot of sweating happening. Not that I'm saying that the serums like stop the sweat, but I just noticed that the formulas that's in here doesn't cause me to sweat. So I really, really appreciate these creams and these serums. And at the end of the day, I still have a nice glow on my face. It kind of like looks like this. It may have, sometimes the oil will come through a little bit more, but it looks like this when I'm just wearing my natural face. When I'm doing this routine and I'm wearing makeup, everything just looks beautiful. And so, y'all, I'm grateful for it. But that is my routine. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. Yeah, about anything. So I'm going to do a review. I mentioned this already. I'm going to do a review on this Duval Radiance Spin Brush, y'all. I'll tell you more about it later. But thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope that it's helpful to you for those who are trying Art Naturals out or who are thinking about trying it. It's a really, really great brand. The price, I think, is pretty reasonable. It can be pricey depending, on your budget. I paid $20 for all 3 of the serums together, and I paid $10 for the face wash, and I paid, I think, $20 for the skin creams. And I mean, it's what, $50? But you know what? I will say this whole purchase was worth it because it transformed my skin. So if it's something that you want to work on. If you want to just get rid of your acne, get rid of the dark spots, smooth out your skin, especially if you do makeup, especially if you wear makeup every day. You don't have to be a makeup artist, but if you wear makeup, you want to make sure your skin is intact. Now, of course, there are other ways to get your skin together, but I just know this regimen has worked for me and it can work for you. So, like I said, let me know if you do try it. Let me know how you like it. Art Naturals has a Instagram page. You can tag them in your pictures or whatever after you take it, and or just to update your progress with it. But yeah, y'all, I really love Art Naturals. Go out and get it. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because my kids are getting loud and I have to go make them breakfast. So anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.